Well, folks, would like to welcome you back to the Turning Stone Classic 30. We are coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. This is the Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour finale. Another $25,000 added graciously by the Turning Stone Casino and Resort from Mr. Mike Zuglin. We're about to get the semifinals underway. It's going to be Hunter Lombardo versus Johnny Archer right here on our main table. As you can see, Mike Renshaw out there cleaning up the table with, of course, the tool from Simonis, the X1, I believe it's called. I have a brain fart occasionally, so I forget all the models. But he is cleaning the table, and the balls are being cleaned. But before we get started, we want to thank some of the sponsors, and they deserve all the airtime that we can give them. Thomas Grimaldi, Pool Tables and Game Room Pros. They will build a game room in your household, or if you have a location where you're going to open a commercial billiard room or a game room, make sure to get in touch with T. Grimaldi, pooltables.com. They will handle it all for you. We want to thank Billiard Product Reviews. I understand they're giving away another prize, unless they did already. But they've been giving away prizes since we started the Turning Stone stream. They're on board with us. It's Billiard Product Reviews on Facebook. All you got to do is like their page to qualify to be a winner. And I want to say congratulations to all the winners. JB Cases, the best in the business. It should say the best in the business. JB Cases, John Barton and family on board with us numerous times. Always a pleasure to have John on board. By the way, you know how his cases are. They're stand-up. Baltimore City Cues, where they bring a mobile store to your location. Anything from tips to tables, it's a mobile store. And believe me, they're booked. So if you need Baltimore City Cues, get over to baltimorecitycues.com, and you will have Jay and Peg on location. Castillo Leather Goods. This is all handcrafted design, leathers and skins. Really, you have to see their products. Anything from wraps on your cue, custom cue cases, shoes, belts. Gil and his son are just expertise at this. You really got to see it. They're perfectionists. Go over to CastilloLeatherGoods.com. Pay them a visit. Thank them for supporting the live stream. Chalky Sticks, the app that's free to download. If you don't have it by now, I want to say shame on you, because a lot of people do. They're about to go worldwide, and they got a lot of things in progress that are prototype that I can't release, but it's going to be exciting. I can tell you that much. It's chalkysticks.com for your app, just like you see on the pool table, so you can set up shots and discuss them amongst colleagues, players, other players. It's got a 24-hour billiard channel and a pool room locator. Chalkysticks.com. Josh Hughes is on board with Mr. Mike Zuglin, his main sponsor, of course. We want to thank Josh, LTD. Greg Antonakis, get your Southwest from the best. Now Greg assures us that he has a load of Predator cues, and he's selling them. So you can get in touch with Greg on Facebook, just like you see it, or email him at ga9ball@gmail.com. KamuiTips.com. The quest for excellence starts here with Kamui. They just came out with the new chalk. It's called the Roku. You heard Mike Yetnit. You heard Jennifer Beretta and other pros that already have it. And it's flying off the shelves. Order yours directly at KamuiTips.com. And make sure to check out Scorpion Cues. That's Johnny Archer's main sponsor. The Kings of Vapor for all your vaping needs out of Ohio. These guys do so much for pool and pool players, and also the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio. BilliardEngineering.com. That's where you can pick up your Quick Slick. That's the latest tool to clean your shaft. A lot of players are using it. A lot of amateurs are using it. They sold one like every 15 minutes at the big show in Vegas. Keith is the engineer behind the scenes. He's a good friend, and he's a good supporter. So let's support Keith and go over to BilliardEngineering.com. He does invent many items, and I'm sure there's an item in your household that he did invent. It's BilliardEngineering.com. Light-Systems.com. Mr. Fang, the engineer of this LED lighting that's being installed across the USA in brand new pool rooms, and also being retrofitted in older rooms because it's 10 times cheaper to run, it's 10 times brighter, no shadowing, and 10 times lighter to hang. It's called the Thin. It's ultra thin. Go to lite-systems.com. Mr. Mike Burton of Josh Q, he's an official dealer, and boy, what a collection he has here at the Turning Stone. Besides that, if you have an older Josh that you lost touch with, you know, you broke or you sold it, you can now reach Mike Burton. He's the go-to guy, and he says he can get it. If it's out there, he'll get it. So get in touch with him at Mike at mbqs.com. ABN Billiards is bringing us the Dream Challenge 2018. It's going to be Team USA versus Team Russia. It's going to take place September 16th through the 18th in Russia. Make sure you go over to abnbilliards.ru for your pay-per-view purchase. It's ABN Billiards with the S.ru. And Mr. Pat Fleming, this is his baby right here. He elected to keep this tournament and in the United States, in Virginia, 2018 U.S. International 9-Ball Open. You can go over to usio9.com and find out everything right there. He's capping it off at 128 players. The field is filling quick. If you want to be a vendor, a player, or a spectator, get all your information right on usio9.com or go to AccuStats. Hustlin' Clothing USA. This is Mr. Tony Harrigan. And believe me when I tell you, he always supports us. He's got a line of clothing, and everybody knows it by now. If you don't know it, go over to hustlingusa.com for your hustling gear. That's the new Roku chalk by Kamui that everybody is purchasing. And, in fact, there's a lot of them being used, well, have been used in the tournament. It's called Roku, and it could be purchased at kamuitips.com. I want to thank the best billiard cloth in the world, Simonis cloth, along with the best balls you can use on the best cloth, are Aramis.
Quick Slick Shaft Maintenance System. Billiard Engineering provides 9-micron rated films of 3 different grits. They're specifically selected to progressively put that glassy smooth feel on the shaft and keep it there. We also provide a patented burnishing block to ensure the pressure of each film is evenly distributed around the entire shaft. The results are incredible. Quick Slick Shaft Maintenance System. At the following locations: Bulldog, Amazon, BilliardEngineering.com,
We're ready to go. We're just awaiting an official announcement by Mike Zuglin. Semifinals coming up next.
player undefeated, Mr. Van Boning, who's going to wait to see who he plays, the winner of this match here. We have 4 players left in our second chance tournament over on the other side there. They're playing right now. And we're winding it down here. You guys ready? Ready? This is a rematch earlier, right? Of yesterday or today? Earlier. You all ready back here? You ready? What are you, Hawaiian?
We're ready.
All right, let's get going here. Like I said, we're down to the final 3 players. We just eliminated Mr. Horlifson in 4th place. One of these guys is going to get eliminated in 3rd place. The other is going to go into the finals for a chance to win the tournament. And we'll get the show on the road here. All right, first, right here from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. He's having a great tournament. I don't know if this is so far. This is far you got so far? You got 4th one. Hey, moving on up. Moving on up. All right. He's one of our top players in the country for quite some time, even though he only looks like a little kid. He's not as young as he looks. And he's also a great coach and trainer. If you're interested in improving your game, you might want to enlist his services to help you out. He's sponsored by Mez Q's, Precision Tips, and Kamui, Hunter Lombardo. All right. His opponent, he won our tournament 6 times already. He's on our poster. I don't even know if there's any left. So if there are, there's just a couple. He's 4-time world champ. He's a former player of the decades, the 90s. He's been on the Mosconi Cup for the USA 18 times. 18 times, wow. That's amazing. He's got 4 World 9-Ball Championships to his credit. Plus, who knows how many other wins he's had along the way. He's sponsored by Scorpion Cues, Navigator Tips, Light Systems, Inc., the Scorpion, Johnny Archer, right there. Okay. What's that? Did I get that? I said that. U.S. Open champ. Go get him.
All right, we're going to mute Mike Zuglin, and we're going to bring in my
Please
man,
remember, everyone, turn the ringers off on your
NJ
cell phones if
pool
you haven't
player
already
Troy
done so.
to the
And
box.
if you'd like to take pictures, please
All right,
remember
all
to
right,
show
all
about
right.
the
Here we
flash.
go to the lag.
Johnny Archer on your right and Hunter
be
Lombardo
very
on your left.
distracting
This
to the
is the
players.
semifinals.
And remember our cue.
It's a close one.
We're going to give that other cue away right after this match.
It looks
right
like Johnny's
before the
got it, though.
finals. $1,200 custom engraved Joss cue.
Someone was telling me in order to see if you bend down behind the table and look down the center, you can see which one's closer just by, I guess, the closer the ball is to the rail, the quicker it'll disappear as you're bending down.
You could use a laser light, too.
If you're standing back right there by... Yeah, Johnny won. Welcome everybody once again. We're here. And the winner here goes on to play Shane in a race to 13. Hunter Lombardo surprisingly deep in this tournament. Not terribly surprising, but he's done very well.
He took 4th place at one time, too.
Yeah. Snuck up a bunch of good players and put it to him. And here we go, Johnny Archer to the break. Johnny playing really nice. He's been on top for a very long time. Utilizing a cut break. I'd like to say hi to everybody in the chat room. We're here at the Turning Stone Casino, Verona, New York. Turning Stone Classic. This is number 30. Upstate Al working tirelessly in the background there, doing the social media stuff. Give thanks to all our sponsors and Mike Zuglin for putting on a good show here. Sit back and enjoy a great pool match. Might have made that ball. He snookered himself. This is a race to 9 still. Race to 9.
The finals are a race to 13.
Yeah, the loser here goes home, and the winner goes on to play Shannon in the finals. Race to 9, double elimination format. Break from the box, no jump cues. You can utilize a jump shot with your playing cue or your break cue, but no shorties, no short jump cues. Playing with the Aramith balls. Got the nice, beautiful diamond tables covered by the Simonis cloth.
I want to thank AccuStats for promoting the live stream on Twitter. Just seen that. Thank you, Jimmy.
And a big congratulations going out to Pat Fleming, coming up here and playing in Mike Zuglin's this Turning Stone Classic. And I believe he came in like 17th or something like that. Somewhere around there. He made it till yesterday. Played very well.
Yes.
He surprised a lot of people.
He didn't surprise me.
No, he didn't surprise me one bit, right? But
a lot of people that didn't know Pat,
they
and
didn't
because
really
of his
know.
age,
They knew of him, but they knew
right.
what he does and know who he is and stuff. And,
right.
You know, but to get to witness his play and his shooting ability and this cue ball, it's pretty special. He says on his 70th birthday he's going to kind of take it easy a little more and get back in stroke. So watch out. Tip-top shape, so I wouldn't be surprised to see more of them in deeper in some of these finals. Johnny making quick work of this rack here. Not too many problems.
I tell you, Johnny's been on a tear. You know, he's won this event, as you heard in the announcement by Mike Zuglin, 6 times.
Yeah, well, he's won this in other and like larger, more prestigious tournaments. He's a world champion.
Without a doubt.
Not many people on this earth have played.
I think they went hill prior to this. Johnny and Johnny and
Watch
Hunter
the scratch.
played.
Ooh, close. Not many people in the world have played the game of 9-ball.
Right.
Quite as good for quite as long as Johnny Archer. There's a
Right.
few. There's a handful, but not many.
Right. Plus, you know, C.J. Wiley and a bunch of the boys.
There's a few.
Back then, Mike Siegel, they all played this game besides straight ball, but Johnny loved the game of 9-ball. So, Johnny's a force to be reckoned with on any day of the week. You know, he gets a flashback. You know, Johnny's been telling me and telling other people, I'm old now and this and that. I don't think so, John. You got that wrong, sir. You know, this is one of the sports that you can actually age in. And as long as your eyes are good and your eyesight, you know, you could keep going. It's not like you have to be in top-notch shape. Like, well, you do have to be in top-notch shape, but you don't have to be like, you know, football or anything to that nature. In baseball, here you got to be in top-notch shape, but your eyes mean so much. In this
Yeah,
game.
you can always play this game, even being very old and
Right.
getting around, and
Right.
you can compete to a certain level
Looks like
and
Steve.
enjoy the game.
Sorry, it looks like Steve Sherman of Billiard Product Reviews is giving away another prize. He's looking for the name of
Troy,
Timothy Dicken.
that's me.
Oh, that's maybe Dwight's brother or some. Dwight Dicken played in the tournament from Syracuse. So let's see if he's out there. So if you guys are on full screen and hearing the audio,
Yeah,
Timothy Dicken, they're looking for you in the comments on Facebook. You might have won a prize.
you might want to pop in and then PM Steve Sherman there, and he'll
So
send you.
Johnny's got one. Let me get up to date. There we go.
What do you win? Chalk, probably, right?
I think it's the view, the bridge.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, Kamui Bridge. Nice item.
Oh,
Is right.
look at this, right in the side, plunk.
Wow, he pushed out and the cue ball went right in. You couldn't do that again in 10 tries. Johnny and Hunter are laughing.
Hunter with the nice opportunity here, ball in hand.
See the trophy in the background of your screen, too. That's the trophy for winning the Turning Stone. Hangs on the wall very nicely.
Well, we have contrasting styles here, where Johnny Archer, definitely a pretty fast tempo player, and Hunter Lombardo a little more deliberate on all his shots. See some of Hunter's students staring, watching from the sidelines. Big shout out to all the people there watching in Facebook land.
And a shout out to everybody that participated in the event and the staff here at Turning Stone. And big shout out to Mike Zuglin. Once again, he's got 2 more dates.
Yes.
The first one's in January. Now, put it down on your calendar because the dates have been changed. And Mike's going to send out a mass email to everybody. I'll give you the dates, though, right now as it stands. The dates for January are the 10th through the 13th. The new dates for the Turning Stone in January.
Yeah. Someone did catch that in the chat room. I was like, Johnny Archer has a more of a fast-paced tempo.
Well, you know, Johnny could get deliberate, let me tell you.
I know.
When he starts to punch that second and third gear, he starts to really eyeball the table in a lot of different ways to check it out and what other pattern he could use. It's 1-1 between these two champions right here. Hunter Lombardo putting his mark down, has been putting in a lot of hours. He told me that he's been putting in like 30 to 40 hours on a regular basis. That's a lot of play time, a lot of practice time, but that's what it requires, practice. And I don't know if any of you guys had a chance to see any of these guys practice. Sometimes Jason Shaw, he goes live on Facebook as he's going to go, let's say, to the China Open next or wherever. He's got his camera on and he's showing everybody how to practice it for hours and hours. That's what it's all about. We do have the bleachers on the right side sitting quite a few people, and also in the middle aisle off camera that you cannot see. Hunter Lombardo to the break. We're going into rack 3. And the 9 ball and the 2 ball, well, the 9 didn't hang up. But if that 9 came close to hanging up, Johnny shot out of his seat.
Well, it's kind of out there a little bit, depending
We'll
on
take
where
a
you
better
get.
look at it.
Yeah, that's up.
It's on the rail. Take a look at this 1 ball, back cut into the upper right-hand corner here, just slightly.
This is
Got to draw off the 8. Might even come into the 9 here if he draws hard. Whoa, look at the 1-9. Hunter might take this for a quick rack. Would you? I would. I'm playing the Scorpion. I'm taking it.
1-9.
Yeah.
Did he get ball in hand?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't get ball in hand. All right. I'm jumping ahead of the game. I'm imagining the cue ball went in the side. Don't mind me, folks. It's been a long. I've been here 2 days prior to the tournament. And I was in the spot for 10 days, and I was in Steinway for 5 days prior to that. It's been a lot of road. It takes toll on you. Wow. Overdid it. I think he overcooked this one.
What's that saying that goes? It's hard work will always overcome natural talent when natural talent doesn't work hard enough. So just with that being said, yeah, practice is with this game. If you're not practicing, you're not going to be able to sustain a high level of play. You might be able to get it in there once in a while, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You have those flashes.
Well, this is going to be a long rack here, but look at this. Huntham probably doesn't have the whole 2-ball. Now, if he can hit this 2-ball square like this, he has enough to cut it in the pocket. But oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's jumping.
He doesn't. He's jumping over partial part of the 3. Look at the rock. It's amazing how the only ball on the table, and 3 of them rolling, is the cue ball that scratched out of that. Johnny with ball in hand. And nothing in trouble. I mean, everything has a pocket here. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Johnny looked all the way to the 3.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the short side of the 3.
Yeah, that could be. Well, you know, a ball in hand here, he can easily get to that short side of the 3 ball.
Yeah, but you still need a little angle to go back up for the 4, which is tricky because there's only a small.
Well, he just has to play the 4 in the corner, right? And if he gets a little too low on it, he can always bounce off the round plate into 4 ball in the side pocket if he plays it from the short side. If he gets high on it,
Well,
then it's more of an issue.
I kind of like they played a 3. Oh, well, no. He's got ball in hand on a 2L, so
that's what I'm saying.
He's got to get to that position.
Right.
And that's not an easy position to get into. If he gets too high up on it, he's beat. You don't want to be too high up on it.
He's playing to the short side, and he's going to just follow this up. If he gets too low, he'll play the 4 ball on the side because he'll have that angle. If he gets, like this, now he's got his choices. 4 ball in the side or 4 ball in the corner.
He doesn't like this. He's up too high.
Is he too high?
Yeah, a little bit. He might have to try and draw this out of this.
No,
he's going to follow it.
Right past it.
He's going to follow it. Maybe he might tick E to 5.
No, he's going forward. 2 rails. It probably played in the side.
He hit the 5.
He did hit the 5 and used it too. He used the 5 to his advantage there.
I don't know.
Juicing the cue ball.
Can he see the 4?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. You were right. He did have to hit the 5.
Yeah, he gave it some mustard too there. Well, he played at percentages on it.
Spanky says this is going to be a 3-hour match. Slowed all the W's. Go to sleep, man. If it takes 3 hours, you got a coffee. It's not going to take 3 hours.
Man, if it does, it does.
No, it's not going to.
No, I know, but that's the rules. It's the game.
I call him Spanky because that's the screen name he used to use. I don't know if he still uses it. Johnny Archer just looks like he's doing his job. That's all. Jason Shore is a little too close for Johnny. Johnny has 6 wins. He wants to make it 7.
Yeah.
Jason has 5 and with a chance to tie Johnny's record for this turning stone, but didn't do so. Johnny wants to try to make that a little more difficult. And Hunter, the highest finish he had here was fourth, and right now he's in third, right?
Yeah. So he's
Yeah,
outpaced
he's
his
hungry.
last.
Yeah,
Johnny Archer up 2-1 versus Hunter Lombardo here at the Turning Stone Classic number 30. Shout out to all the sponsors once again. Stop by some of these sponsors that you see up on the board and just send them an email or a Facebook message telling them thanks for their support. We appreciate it.
absolutely, absolutely.
You know, they like to.
And join AZ Billiards. You know, AZ Billiards, Mike Howerton and Jerry Forsythe have been here from day one, taking turns up in the bleachers, and now I could see Mike Howerton up there keeping everybody updated with the scores. It's free to join AZ Billiards.
Here we
Simply
go.
go over there and sign up. Johnny, to the break. Three ball gets kicked.
I'd say most of the players now are utilizing the cut break, bringing the cue ball to the side, eliminating the possibility of scratching, like jumping into the side,
Right.
which is it's smart. It's a smart play. This might be the winning shot here. Yep, nice shot there by Johnny Archer. No hesitation, nice and clean. Clean stroke, staying down.
Johnny's been on a mission. You know, I've been to many tournaments where Johnny was playing, and I seen him practice more times in this tournament than he did in any tournament I've been to. On the table, practicing between matches.
Yeah, well, he was kind of do that too with the 14.1, the straight pole event that he was at just recently, and he
Oh,
was on the
9 you're
table a lot. Yeah, sitting there running balls.
But usually when he's here, you know, he disappears, goes to his room, gets some relaxation or some grub, and he's been putting time on the table. In fact, he put almost 2 hours time on the table as Hunter and Eric Hollefson were playing.
Yeah, he
You know,
played the whole time, right?
He practiced the whole time.
He's looking at where he needs to get on that 8 so he can get on that 9 and make that 9 as easy as possible.
You know, all right. And Johnny Archer on the 9.
Johnny Archer, 3-1 versus Hunter Lombardo. This is a race to 9, winner break format. Check, check.
Hey,
To the break. It looks like dry here.
it is a dry break.
Dry break and didn't leave Hunter too much there. Look at that 2-9. That may be wired. Or close to it. Maybe a little high. Yeah, high up on the pocket. Oh, I don't know.
It's playable.
He's looking at it.
Yeah, he's got to get to the 1 first.
No, he's hidden between the 1. He's looking at it.
He might push out.
To
You know?
break it up.
Yeah, just feather the 9 and then bring the cue ball back up in the area it is now, you know, but up that way.
Right, yeah.
By feathering the 9. You might be thinking about that.
Or distance. You know, where do you put the guy for distance?
Well, feather the 9 and go back up table. Feather it on the side and go back up where you are.
I got you.
You don't really leave much.
He's just gonna hit it now.
Yeah, but don't. If he tries to make it and jams it in the pocket, oh, he just pushed it off to the side. Oh, he's going to wind up shooting again. Johnny's not even getting out of his seat. You can see Johnny Archer off to the left there.
This is a tough shot. Full ball jump, relatively close to the other, without the jump cue. Just using your break cue, you gotta get a lot into it.
I got producers out there.
I don't.
Producers.
Who's the oldest player in this? I believe it may have been either Pat or what's the straight pole player? Earl Herring.
Earl Herring or
Right,
Pat, yeah.
or Pat, I believe. Well, you know what though? They were. I did notice a few older gentlemen in the second chance tournament, but they're up there. Possibly Earl Herring.
I really can't answer all the questions. Guys got to do some of the homework on your own. But, you can go right to AZ Billiards and take a look at the list of players that were here. They're right there on AZ Billiards and kind of figure it out. But I believe you're right. It is Earl Herring.
Yeah. And AZ Billiards has not just the live scoring throughout this whole tournament. They also had the brackets up.
Oh, the brackets are all
and
there, too.
They'll stay up, too, right?
They'll stay up just until the end of the tournament and maybe a couple of days after. So you guys can sweat it, who your favorite player was and how they lost to your friends.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I believe the scores are on there, too, if I'm not mistaken, on the brackets of the matches.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're easy. I'll tell you, they put a lot of hours in, man. I got to give them all the credit in the world. It takes patience and
work.
It might look like a little iPad, but, you got to sit in that seat for hours. I mean, we're here in the seat in the booth for like 12, 13 hours a day. So that's how long those guys are sitting there. Not the easiest thing to do.
I can equate it to, I mean, especially you and them. And
well, you've been around since the beginning of time, too. I mean, you
a lot
were
of
here.
the other guys, some of this, it's all of the stuff that everybody's doing that is incorporated into the game. I don't believe.
Got to come out.
Most of it's doing it for the love of the game.
I don't believe Johnny got there. He's going to
did.
have to kick this. He looked like he was so frustrated with his position. It looked like he was just going to get down there and one rail kick it so hard. He can kick it, but he's got to look out for that 9 ball. He try to get that 4 ball up table.
Yeah, if you kick it from the side rail, it introduces a lot of problems because there's pockets all over the
Right.
place that are looking to suck you up. Coming from behind is the best way. He can create separation and possible safe. Yep, we let it leak out. Didn't hit it full enough. Left Hunter Lombardo a combination here. I think you kind of have to go for this. I know some
All right, I've
lower
been told to let
level
you know
players
that, Mike
here,
Burton
if
is
they get a
getting ready
combination,
to,
they
take off
I'll wait
or
for
close
this.
down his Jazz Q's booth, along with the shirts and everything. If anyone was inquiring about Q's or shirts, come see Mike Burton right away, and Lori John over here as well. Getting ready to last call for the Jazz Q, etc.
Good shot. I think he still has the edge of the 4 there to pocket it. What I was saying is that a lot of players that are lower level players, say, they may not shoot the combination. They would opt to play safe. There's maybe a little bit too much safety battle, and I kind of like being aggressive. A little back and forth for Hunter. Got good.
He got real good right here. This will put him in perfect shape. Hunter just taking a good look, second look, third look. He's got the same demeanor all the time. Some people might call it slow. It's just his way of playing, his rhythm, and he teaches
Yeah,
not to hurry.
He's got this far on his slow and steady pace, right to the center of the table, so he's got a nice little angle to come to the
I wouldn't
rail.
call it a slow pace. I'm clocking every shot right here, more or less, and it's between
18?
10 and 20 seconds, 30, 25 seconds. It reached 30 seconds one time on
No,
me.
but he never breaks that.
No, he
cadence.
shoots that
Like
rhythm.
no cadence. Like he doesn't break that cadence, which is
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
Keeps you out of those real high highs and low lows of your game. I think it's a probably a better way to become a little more consistent.
Well, that's the way he teaches. Also, he's a great teacher. He get in touch with Hunter. That's all I can say. Hunter is another great teacher. He's got patience of a saint. Hunter Lombardo puts another one up, 3-2 now. Johnny Archer still in the lead. We're racing to 9. Right after this, the finals will take place at 7 o'clock p.m. It would be Shane Van Boning versus the winner of this match, and it'll be a race to 13. Last time I heard, Jared, Hunter was living in Queens, not too far from Steinway Billiards. But he does move around, so I'm not sure exactly where he's living. But he did tell me he's going home to Florida for a couple of weeks. So you're going to have to reach out to him on Facebook.
Yeah, Hunter potted the ball and squatted the cue ball right in the center of the table. A natural angle to make the 1 and
Dawn Fox.
come around for the 2. But there's a couple windows and a couple barriers.
We had the honor of seeing Dawn Fox here and family over the weekend.
See if any of these barriers get him.
11.
That's a
I
big
think
one.
he's might be trapped up here. He is. He's trapped up pretty good too. I don't know if he's got that angle to even go to the short rail. He doesn't. He's going to have to play this off the rail and spin the cue ball just before the 9. No, that doesn't even look good.
Up
He might
table.
go 2 rails. See him go below the 9 here, and then go 2 rails into the 2 ball. But he's got to watch. He doesn't want to hit the back of this 2 ball. You want to come off the right side of it. Johnny Archer out of his seat. Man, he almost got it.
He almost made that ball.
Man, ball in hand for Johnny Archer.
Johnny Archer in the lead, 3-2.
It's good seeing Bill Cody out there also this weekend. Actually participated in the event, Bill Cody did.
They had 128 players, and we're down to 3 right now. I believe the second chance tournament's still going on there on the other side.
They got 4 players remaining in the second chance, Mike Zuglin said.
Yeah, looks like Steve Fleming from
Good shooter.
Team Lights Out. I don't know if Kerry is still in. Yeah, Kerry's still in from up there in Snookers. I can't see the 2 other fellas. Archer looking good here, nice and smooth.
Johnny's on fire, let me tell you. He looks like he's super focused here.
Yeah, he's just
He wants
trying to
this,
figure out
he wants it.
where he needs or wants to get on this 8 ball. If you kind of get straight, just come back straight. But if you get an angle, you can come into it 3 rails.
That's what he's going to do, 2 or 3 rails
Or even
here.
back and forth. Back and
Yeah.
forth's real safe too.
2 or 3.
Because 3 rails, if you
Are you
catch
scared of the side pocket?
on 3 rails,
Yeah.
no, not really. Sometimes I'm more scared.
Nice stroke, good speed, control,
Yeah,
all the mechanics.
that's the way to go. Back and forth.
Johnny Archer going to go up here with the pocket in this 9 ball, 4-2.
4-2.
Shall he make it? He does, without a doubt. 4-2 to Scorpions, got the tail out.
Halfway to the hill.
Scorpion cues, and you heard Hunter Lombardo's sponsors. I don't remember them all. We don't have a list of them. Wish I did have a list of them because they deserve airtime too. And a big shout out for really supporting these players.
If they don't give you their sponsor names when they're going on the TV table, just tell them it's like AZB TV. And
No, I wouldn't do that.
it's sponsored by AZB TV.
All right, Johnny Archer to the break. Now watch Johnny's break. For years he's done this.
Yeah, I'm fine there,
Watch
Jared.
his break here. How many times has Johnny Arch ever broke? Now, years ago, Johnny used to jump like straight up in the air and kick that foot up.
He'd come out of his shoes.
Yeah, he would come out of his shoes. And now he's just like, he's got a different break going. And that's what he's been doing. I don't know if that has to do with
I think everybody
changing the style because Shane is doing that.
Yes, I think everybody's taking a page out of the top players' books
Right.
and utilizing the cut break style wing ball
Right.
for 9 ball. And then for the 10 ball, they dropped it down to about 23 miles an hour and trying to push those 2 balls in the corner.
Right.
So the break shot has become, like no longer just a guess. They kind of figured it out.
It became like 65% of the rack, the game.
Right.
You know, is the break.
Hunter going to play safe here. Push the cue ball down. Oh, he went for the bank, a little 2-way. Oh, and he kind of got right on this. Is he going to play this?
Well,
There's a 2-way here.
The 9 ball is wild. He doesn't have to call it. That's number one. So he can size this up for the. I kind of like the corner pocket. You know, it seems like a bigger catch mitt. You know what I mean?
I like the shot he's looking at now.
Well, the side pocket is not as wide. You know, you take a look at the corner pocket up there compared to the side pocket. Look at that corner pocket just waiting.
the
Side
corners.
pocket like you got a half a pocket.
Nah, I think you got half a pocket in the corner pocket.
Oh, look at this guy playing devil's advocate. Set him straight, Dave. Dave Cipolla sets Troy straight. Which is the bigger pocket
I like it in
here?
the side pocket because you utilize a little right-hand English. You slide the cue ball over, and you have the 8 there just as a little helper, just in case you hit it like real.
Oh, he played it off the 8 ball. Wow. 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 Wow.
Shot there by
off
Hunter.
the 8. Mark Shorter says off the 8. He was right. 8
Hunter.
makes this side
Oh, he
big.
was right.
Good call, guys. Good call. Dave Cipolla was going to yell at you in a little while.
Hunter Lombardo still trails Johnny Archer by a score of 4-3. We're here at the Turning Stone Classic.
Would you
number
like to
30.
double up on the coffee you owe me here, buddy? We get free coffee anyway.
Oh, no.
Oh, I reminded him of the coffee. That's going to hurt.
I'm going to have to send you one.
You don't have to send anything.
It'll be in the mail. What was that? There we go. I'm going to go to Upstate Al pool@gmail for PayPal
And send me a coffee.
and send you. A
You
coffee.
did that already. I
did.
remember you did that.
Pay my bets.
You did.
Yeah, once again, these balls have not moving around. I guess because of the Hunters, he is playing not a soft break, but definitely a cut and a little softer than whether Johnny or SVB are playing. It seems like SVB. I was watching him from afar while I was watching the other matches.
Right.
He's playing the cut break, but he's knocking the snot out of him. He's hitting them hard.
Hunt is on a mission. He wants this title for numerous reasons. And Johnny wants it just as bad. Don't forget, folks, Mr. Pat Fleming heading down to Norfolk, Virginia. I would suggest getting over to, what is, I get mixed up now. I'm so used to saying AccuStats, but Pat said US, what was the website?
USIO?
USIO9.com is the website. If you're going to be a vendor, you want to be a vendor or play or a spectator, go to that website right away because they're capping it off at 128. Don't say you didn't hear it. We know who's actually watching in the background. We know a lot of you guys do participate in major events like this for years.
Yeah, get the money in now, or at least
get
commit.
your hotel room.
Yeah,
Get your hotel room ready.
Call Pat and let him. He'll tell you the details in it because there's going to be guys. They're going to fill up. They're going to have the 128, and there's going to be a half a dozen guys that are going to be truly upset that they didn't get in.
Yes, and there was plenty of guys
Right.
and gals upset because they didn't get in this one. And you wait to the last minute. This next Turning Stone is going to sell out in just a few months. It'll be sold out. So make sure you get yours in for the Turning Stone too. A lot of people got shut out. Warren Campo was one of them, and other players that were down in the city that were playing the 14.1. They wanted to get in, but they never sent in their entry.
I seen it today. A guy tried to. He was talking to Mike, and he was like, "Listen, I want to pay for January's, and I want to play for next August."
That's right. They paid for both of them. I saw that. It's a great event. If you've never been here, it's really a thrill to get here.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the best viewing for the spectators and the players because you can sit in this theater seating here off to the right and left. It's a big arena, and it's so comfortable.
Nice 4-day pool vacation, let's say.
Right.
Even if 90% of us don't get a shot.
All right, looks like Hunt is looking at something, and we're going to have to take a look. This 8-ball appears to go into the side pocket there. And Hunt is in pretty good shape right here to get right on it, but this is a touch.
You got to kind of jack up and pull that back. That's tough. Well, he's got to make a decision. Wonder if he goes forward and if the 9.
He looks like he's going to.
Yeah, he's going to punch it back.
Bump it. He might bump it off to the side and
He's got a
separate
little
him.
juice on it.
Yeah.
What was?
I'm not sure exactly.
I don't know what that was about.
The plan. I think he tried to bump him, off of one half of the 9-ball just to separate them, and missed them.
How do you punt from here?
Oh, this is the one pocket safe shot right here. Everybody knows this.
I don't play one pocket.
Well, you play with 6 pockets. Should be easier.
I see a shot. Only problem is there's a kiss involved. Because you can't.
What do you like to do here?
Here, I like to hit the
Go ahead.
our right side of the 8-ball.
I like it.
High and thin. High right. High. I think high right and come around.
Bill in the chat says, I hate this shot. I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's.
This is an opportunity for Johnny to expand the lead. What a big game that is, 4-4. You're looking at now 5-3. That's tough.
Yeah,
It's a big game.
He wasn't left with any good alternatives on that shot. It's like
I'll talk to Hunter about that shot. I believe he tried to go into him. Wow, that wiped its feet going in. Johnny Archer says, "I'll take it."
5'4",
5'4",
Johnny
the
Archer.
Scorpion. He's 4 games away from defeating Hunter. Hunter's not going to let him out that easy. Johnny moving the break to the other side of the table here in rack 9. And that time the 4 ball went right into the corner pocket. The 2 ball in the side. Does the 1 dress up? It definitely did dress up for the bank shot.
Yeah, dressed up for the bank.
Absolutely.
But do you want to play this bank? Because what are the benefits? There's really no reward. Can't get to the 3 unless he wants to bank the 3 also.
1 second, hold on. Let's not get carried away here.
I mean, what do you do? What do you do with the 3?
Well, if he
You play
banks it,
safe?
then you play safe, yeah.
You'll be playing safe from up top. That's
Or would you rather play safe from
I
this
think
position?
I'm playing safe now.
All right, let's see.
Because if you're up top to try and play safe on
Watch
this
the cue
3-8,
ball. There you go. Boy, Johnny means business. If that 5 doesn't come into play there, Johnny comes out long with that rock towards the 3.
he's just going to tickle the side of that 3 and
Yeah,
bring the
but
cue
that's a
ball
touchy
down.
shot.
Bring the cue ball down. What else is he going to do? We'll play the combination.
You mean bring the cue ball down to the short rail?
Right.
You're not trying to pin him behind the
No,
8.
no,
Okay, but there's still a touchy shot.
absolutely.
And then you give a Hunter an opportunity to play,
Play
the
safe
3
back.
rail
It's
safe.
a containing safe.
You got to make sure he's spinning it. Yeah, he's going to get him here. He's got him. And Hunter's going to have
That was
to
a good
come
shot.
back with a good one here.
Yeah, here's a
Sure,
small ball right here.
There is a referee right on scene. But Mike Zuglin, was it Mike Zuglin? Yeah, Mike Zuglin said that just because the referee is sitting there,
You don't call him up.
if you don't call him up,
He's,
and he's not watching the hit.
right, he's not
It's
into
up to you to get his acknowledgement and
Yeah,
ask for him
you
to watch the hit.
kind of put him on a clock.
So even though you can see the referee sitting here in the background, see him there? Sitting in the chair? If Hunter was to, if there was a discrepancy here, the rule at the players' meeting is it goes, you have to acknowledge to the referee that you want him to watch the hit, even though he sees it.
Yeah, you have to introduce him to the game, to your
Right.
game, basically, right?
Right. And Johnny's looking to hide behind the 9 here. It's not a bad little shot either. Not a bad shot.
That was a pretty smart shot there by Hunter, too, tie up another set of balls.
Well, he didn't tie him up. I understand what he wanted to do,
Right.
but those are not tied up.
No, but it was just,
But it was a good idea.
yeah, the premise was there.
Take your lumps, and the
Well-
percentages were play that shot.
Yeah, because you know what? Honestly, what were the percentages of him hitting that 3 ball?
Correct.
Tucked it behind the 8 over there on the
Now
rail.
he's going to be behind the 9
Yeah,
ball.
he's
That's
gonna
where
have-
Johnny's trying to put him.
He's going to have to take a shot at it one of these times.
Oh,
Let's
Johnny
say.
put him on the other side. He's going to have a clean shot at
Yep,
this.
he sure is. And he's going to wind up knotting Johnny behind the 8.
Johnny's taking a look to see if that cue ball fits.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's what he did. We'll see right here. You can see
he
it.
made the
Oh,
7.
he played himself safe
He
by
didn't
accident.
want that.
No. And Johnny's off to the side saying, you could keep going,
Yeah,
sir.
2 rails out of the
All right, it happens.
You're going to have to 2 rail it out of the corner.
It happens to the best, folks. And that's just who would have played it? Who would have thought that 7 ball would go in the corner, right? No, I don't think anybody on the air. Hunter looking to come in short here. Coming in short's good, but if you hit to
It's hard to come in short, especially on a
it
new
is.
cloth.
But if you hit the outside of this three ball, that upper corner there opens up for that cue ball.
Comes into play, yeah.
Absolutely. You want to try to hit it solid or hit it on the bottom side of this three. And Hunter's definitely got all of that in his mind.
The only problem with he's in trouble a little bit because the only problem with hitting this ball at that angle is if you don't make it, most likely you're going to leave it out. It's just going to be a relatively easy shot. There's no hiding someone from here. Maybe if you get a little fortunate, a little clean living.
Watch the shot. That's the side you want to hit.
Yeah, well, he didn't make it, so he left it out there.
He did leave it out there. The Scorpion jumping up before the three ball came to a stop and ready to fire. Nothing Hunter could do there. He played a beautiful shot, but the 7 fell in on him.
Lay nice and close to the rail here, close to the 6.
Yeah, that 6 ball's in the drawers. Johnny had to take a look at it.
Yeah, these diamond tables, these Pro-Am tables, they definitely have those deep
Yeah.
shelves. It wouldn't be the first person to miss a whole ball because it's sitting in the pocket.
And just, I'll tell you, Johnny and Hunter are really good friends. A lot of the top players are. A lot of the players in general are very good friends. But business is business, right? Johnny Archer to go up 6-3, just like that.
6-3. This is a race to 9.
And just for the record, we're under 1 hour by far. We're only up about 40 minutes.
Nice solid break there by Johnny, but comes up dry. Leaving Hunter a nice straight shot into the 1 ball. I believe the 2 passes. Not much trouble after that. First things first, he does have to make this 1. He's got a little angle going towards the other side. So getting on a 2, he may be a little longer, making a longer shot than he kind of would like, but he'll take it for sure. Get past the center of the table. Go a little longer. That's perfect. This Hunter's cue ball is fabulous, by the way. Got the speed down. Nice rhythmic pace of play. Very controlled. No. Just going about his business, not getting any emotion out of it, or trying to get, if you get bad on it, you don't see any behavior that would indicate that he got bad on it. He just all right, I'm here. Let me figure out what I'm going to do next. And it's just a great approach. Basically, keep your sanity with this game because it can get so frustrating. It just goes from, it'll go from bad to worse if you go about your business like that. Start tapping the cue and huffing and puffing and walking around a table, kicking rocks. It's not going to get any better. I can tell you that right now. That ain't going to work your way out of trouble. How'd you make out, Car? Fourth? Third place. Congratulations to Curry up from Snookers. He came in third place in a second chance tournament from, I believe he's sponsored by Ship to Cash there, Mike DeMarco, one of
Just
our
want to say
friends.
thank you to Ed Shiverman for your gracious donation, and thank you for the kind words. We try to do our best, and we'll continue. Nice shot by Hunter there.
Marty Herman in the chat, and that is correct, Marty. I can totally agree with you. Hunter's passion for the game is second to none. He really does love the game. And I think a lot of people here in this arena and that play the game, they kind of understand that also. We all kind of love the. Some people have the love-hate relationship with it too. All right, Hunter looking to sneak one back here. So race to 9. Johnny Archer, world-class, world beater player, up 6-3. Hunter Lombardo from the New York City area right now. I believe he's originally, I don't believe he's originally from Florida. He is originally from Florida. See John the Table Mechanic in the house. Give him a big shout out. He's the SVB of pool mechanics. Can't ask for a better mechanic than John. Here we go, Hunter to the break. Watch that wing ball. Oh, came up a little short with it. What's that mean? He comes up a little short with it. Got to move the cue ball a little further to the center. Try and push it through a little more. This is a tough one. How much do you really want to shoot this one? It's like going off a cliff. Hard to see. Let's see. Was he ever spin it in? He sure did. Real nice shot there by Johnny Archer. Able to hold that cue ball away from dropping off the center of the earth. Yeah, tough one here. Does he play a nice little safe? Hard to get that cue ball in back of that 6 for a safe. Play a nice little touchy shot and bring the 3 right behind the 2 behind the 3, or is he swinging away at it? Yeah, 2 behind the 3 and leave the cue ball there. That's nice. That's a fine touch. Hunter's going to have to go up to the short rail and back. One of the hardest shots in my opinion. These one rail kicks, you have to speed, a spin, and even if you just use center ball and try and go halfway, too much dependent on what the speed and the spin. Oh, what a shot. Maybe frozen. You might want to check and call if it's frozen. He went over there? I guess not. What do you say, folks? Thin this ball and put him back at a 5-9 or 4-9? Can be aggressive here too, trying to bank and also hide him. No, he's not going to do that. That's crazy. He's going to this side. Nice fine touch there. Left a little distance. Hunter has a whole ball to see. Hunter might get him here. Put that cue ball by the 4-9. Might even go on the side here. Oh, too much of the ball. A wee bit of a mistake. Doesn't take much though. Someone was saying before in the chat that it's a game of inches. It's more of like a game of millimeters and fractions and hairs. Johnny hangs that one up on a diamond table. There's no real gimmies. All right, someone from Belgium. Say hi. I have some family in Belgium. Don't ask me where. Sitting here checking the chat out. Kathy Joe, one of our big supporters, Marty Herman. Big shout out to Tony Iggy. And the other 1,000 of Upstate Al's friends. Well, looking good here for Hunter. Get another one back, possibly. Keep him in the match. That's how he's been going throughout the last 3 or 4 matches. Hanging around, and they leave the door open, and he takes advantage of it, and he's been getting out and not getting into too much trouble, and minimizing his bad play, let's say. I mean, if he gets in trouble, he plays a pretty good safe. That's a hard combination to beat unless you're playing real good. Like they say, slow and steady often wins the race. Nine's in a nice position. Got 6 pockets to choose from to shoot it in once you get to it. Let's see where he elects to put it. Come down by the side pocket. Not bad. That'll work. Hunter Lombardo puts another one up on the board, 6-5. We got a match, folks. This is a race to 9. Winner here moves on. Loser goes home with third place trophy there. Let's see if Hunter changes anything on his break from the last time. The wing ball came in a little short. Let's see if he moves a little closer to the center spot, which would possibly push that wing ball a little further into a little lower. That's what he's looking to do. That's where he was before. He's sticking with the plan. Outside of the box. Yeah, Mike Sugland, the Josh Torrey is utilizing breaking from the box, meaning that it can only be one spot over from the center spot. Can't break from the side rail. Here we go. Watch that wing ball. That came up high again. Came up dry. It's going to really hurt Hunter. Keep coming up dry. You definitely want to break and run a couple. Or at least, maintain control. You give your opponent control, like an open table and a shot at the one. You might be asking for trouble. Johnny Archer's loving it. This is a big shot here. I wonder if he was playing for the other pocket, the short side, or was he playing for the combination? Or just playing to make the one ball, which could be a good move too. You definitely want to make that one. You don't want to leave it hanging up there after your opponent comes up dry on a break. No, it's an extended race, the final. Someone in the chat room, if it's a true double elimination tournament, no, the finals is a modified version. I believe it's a race to 13. I can find out for you, though. I'll clarify that. I don't want to go out on a limb and say something that's wrong. Get crucified in the chat. Wouldn't be the first time, but it's all good, folks. Yeah, thanks, folks. All the chatters are race to 13. That's what I heard too. Johnny looking good. All the balls spread out nice and evenly, and nothing on a rail. He's in position right now. Feeling good. Create a little distance from him and Hunter. That'd be good. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go silent for a second, unless you guys really want me to stay here. And
No thanks, sir. You go silent for a second.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Give an NJ pool player a break. 6'5" Hunter putting a couple of games up as I had to step out for just a little bit to take care of a couple of things. The Scorpion, Johnny Archer, on the prowl once again. Looks like he's going to go to 7-5 and maintain that 2-game lead. And he does. Johnny Archer bringing it to the table. Well, Johnny says they're good. Let's go to the break. I understand Johnny's been making the wing ball and sometimes the one ball in the side pocket, if not both. Well, that time looked like from here, it looked like the one came a little long on that one. But Johnny's still at the table, the one ball way up table. I remember Johnny cutting these in like butter uh, in his prime. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries it, but he does have a potential safety on the opposite side of the table, which you can't see from here, where he can actually go after the 9 ball. So he can play the 1, go after the 9, and if the cue ball comes off the rail just before the 9, it might roll behind the 7, sort of like a two-way shot. So go for the 1 ball. Oh, Johnny played it this way here, and oh, there's a window in there. How amazing is that? This game is incredible. I mean, it's like the cue ball and the pockets have a magnet to it. Hunter's looks from here that he can play the 1-9 combination to put a quick rack and a beat on his side. And I wouldn't blame him taking the shot, but look how far the 9 ball's off the rail. It's not automatic here. You better make sure you play it good, because if that 9 ball hangs in any part of that pocket, you could go into hot water if you don't make it.
Hey, I'm back, Al.
Oh, look what Hunter's doing. He's playing the 1 off the 7, maybe?
No, he's going to play the 1-9, but he's giving himself an angle to
he's going to hide the rock.
Pinch the rock back to
Gotcha. Welcome back, sir.
play a little hide and seek. Well, you said I only get like a 30-second break every 4 hours, so.
I thought he was going to play an Efron shot to clear up the 2 and play the 1 off the 7.
Oh, look for the run out?
He's playing this 9 ball. Yeah, that 9 ball was no gimme. And this is what I was talking about, leaving Johnny. But Hunter played the 2-way, cue ball behind the 4. Johnny could still.
I'm calling a rough. I'm not even looking over. Oh, if he comes in short,
You're calling the ref as a move, or you calling the ref because you think it's going to be close?
Unless he comes in short. If he's going 2 rail short where the corner is right there, then I don't worry about it, because he's going to try and slide off the 1 and make the 9.
Don't forget, Johnny's on 1 also.
Yeah, that doesn't. He's not concerned. He's just more concerned with trying to make this hit.
Right.
But the hit, if he comes in that direction right there, he
I like
could,
the ticky.
He could make this 9 ball.
Yeah, he could. But you got to hit it with speed.
Yeah,
and that speed might come back to haunt you.
Yeah,
if that cue ball actually hits the 9 instead, and you go in the drink.
Right, and he could hang the 9 up here too, because coming into the 1 in that direction, the cue ball.
I don't know about you guys, but this is getting kind of exciting here at the booth.
Yeah, we kind of like this stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna go right to the cam coming into the pocket.
He missed it.
Wow! And now there's a perfect carom off the 1. This is a beautiful shot. You played a billiard off the 1 into the 9.
Yeah,
and Hunter's a left-handed player, so he's going to have no problem making this 9 ball from the left side and leaning over the table. This is like a gimme to him.
Man, this is nice. You gotta like this.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a right-hand, it's a little more difficult. But look at this, how close he can get, being a left-handed player. What an advantage this is right now, and that's good to do too. Oh my goodness, Johnny's going to draw this cue ball back. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. That was a quick way to get a beat up and make it 7-6 and then breaking. Let's see if Johnny's going to make this 9 ball. Now, Johnny's not on 1 anymore.
Wow.
Let's put it that way. Folks, stay in your seatbelts. It's okay. It's all right. We're all right here. Just keep calm.
I think having center ball on that.
Here it is, the drawback. Watch you don't scratch. You want to go to the rail.
He missed it also.
Look at this. Wow, the excitement builds at the turning stone. The audience can't believe it.
All right, so now we don't.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at a 3-9 out here.
Yeah, no. I think we no longer. That 9 ball is no longer into play until he gets to the 7 ball.
Listen, I'm looking at a 3-9 out. If I'm Hunter, I'm hunting for a 3-9.
I don't
Go
know if
1, 2, 3, 9 out, 7, 6. I'm breaking. You don't put the brakes on, man. You
no,
go for the out
I
here.
think you go for the out.
I doubt it. I doubt it. He's coming right back for the 3-9 combination.
I
Wanna
don't know
bet
if
that
it,
coffee, pal?
if it swings past the 5.
He's looking
at it. Yeah.
Oh, I wish you guys could be here and feel the tension here. I know the players are not enjoying it when they miss that 9 ball. He didn't
little
get
short.
that good, but you know what? It's a spot
He's
shot.
fine. Yeah.
It's a spot shot.
Yeah, just don't brush that 7 on the way in. That could be dangerous.
And that is in your focal point when you're down.
Absolutely.
You just got to concentrate on the pocket here. Watch the cue ball towards the upper corner. You got to hit this good. Watch the rock here.
Rock. He's coming along.
Came in long.
Wow.
Hunter Lombardo wins that battle, bouncing the 9 ball around. And now the game is, where is my scorekeeper? Oh, he left. Okay, 7-6.
The miss of the carom didn't hurt Hunter's, like, even if he lost. What I'm trying to say is, like,
His demeanor?
with Johnny missing
His
that
focus?
was, I think Johnny missing that was bigger than Hunter missing that. We're going to have a player break here. Hunter's going to take a little timeout.
So we'll be right back.
We'll update the score. We got 7-6. Turnstone Classic number 30. We'll be right back.
Dennis Hatch in the chat. Yeah, we got a pretty good crowd. They're off to your, you know where they are. They're sitting in the corner here on the bleachers. Don't forget about this, guys. Right here, the USA versus Russia, September 16th through the 18th. abnbilliards.ru. Mr. Pat Fleming making this tournament happen. It's AccuStats going down there. It's usio9.com. Hey, Mr. Rob Ferry in the chat. Hey, Rob. Make sure to get in touch with usio9.com if you want to play in this tournament. I'm telling you, the field is filling up. That I can tell you. It's capped at 128. And if you want to be a vendor, a spectator, or a player, get over there. You heard it here first.
Slick shaft maintenance system. Billiard Engineering provides 9-micron rated films of 3 different grits. They're specifically selected to progressively put that glassy smooth feel on the shaft and keep it there. We also provide a patented burnishing block to ensure the pressure of each film is evenly distributed around the entire shaft. The results are incredible. Quick slick shaft maintenance system at the following locations: Bulldog, Amazon, billiardengineering.com,
And Hunter Lombardo has entered the arena after taking his break. We'll bring up everything back on your screens, guys. 7-6 break, and it's a big change in score right now.
Oh, absolutely. Hunter's really looking for a ball on the break here. Last 3 breaks, he's come up a little short on that wing ball, and he's sticking with that position of that cue ball. I don't know if I totally agree about that. He hasn't made a ball. It's been coming in short. How about moving over an inch or so? Let's see if he can swing it in there. Short
Four
again.
ball, nothing.
Nothing.
Dry. Notice the 2. Johnny's got to figure out a safety here. There's a bunch of wall of balls that he can hide that 1 ball behind and keep the cue ball behind the 4-6 area and send that 1 down behind the 2, 9, 7, and 5. That's a lot of balls there.
Yeah, this is a big mess. I know one tricky older guy who was playing in this tournament, and
I know one tricky guy, not to cut you short, he's in the chat, my man Drew. This guy, for some reason, he lives out in the sticks, way up in the sticks out in Jersey. Every once in a while he comes by, and you know he hit a skunk in his area. He must have 50,000 skunks living up in those woods.
oh really?
And he has to come down the gravel road. Hey, Drew, how you doing, buddy?
Little rodents.
My man, Drew.
Oh, so I was saying that
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention any names, but this slick older fella, he knows his break isn't as strong as a lot of the younger players, but he still plays well. So he figured a way to break and kind of almost play a safe break.
How about that? The 3-rail safety. I want to say hi to John Francisco, who's on the road right now viewing. My man, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny did fairly well in the second chance tournament.
Oh, did he?
I believe so. Yeah, he was in it until a couple hours ago at this point.
Good hit by Mr. Archer, and where the 1 goes leaves Hunter with a piece. I believe he can hit the top of this.
Yeah, what are you going to leave him now?
Safety.
Distance?
Once again.
Where's the safe?
Well, if he has enough of the 1 ball, bank it back into the stack and bring the cue ball back behind the 4-6 area, no?
I think he's got to go at the 4-6, going long rail, short rail. Almost.
Say again?
He's got to go into that 5-4-6, 3 rails, but he's going to wind
Right.
up.
No, you got to bank this and draw off
I
it.
don't think he's.
You don't
he
want to
can
draw
see-
off it?
He can't see that much of the ball.
Oh, okay.
I think he only
I
can
could
see
be
about
wrong.
maybe, let's see, an eighth of the ball.
Maybe I got to start eating carrots. I heard you'd never see a rabbit with glasses.
You could be right. He is drawing it. Oh, he's seen almost the whole ball. He must have slid past the 4. Hunter called the foul on himself. Hunter had a lot of that ball. He tried to spin it in. Tried to cheat it a little bit too much. Bad hit by Hunter, giving Johnny Archer ball in hand with an open table.
And work to do.
Yeah, lots of work. He's got his hands full here. Let's see, clears a 2, clears a 3. 3 to play the 4 on the side. I don't know if the 5, if you're able to shoot the 5 into the bottom left corner, if that 7's in the way. But it does have other pockets, so he's in good shape. Yeah, it looks like he's able to manage that. Just come out to the center of the table once again. At center of the places, center of the tables like home, home sweet home.
Just to let you guys know, the winner of this plays Shane Van Boning waiting in the wings in the hot seat. And we'll have two guest commentators as tradition. Mike Howerton and Jerry Forsythe of AZ Billiards will be in the booth.
Oh, there's a treat for you. Johnny in real good shape here. Although he's going to be bumping into balls, it's really not too much of a stretch to think that he's just going to draw off the 7 and play the 6 on the side. No, he wound up just leaving it there. That works out. Split the wicket. Looks like Johnny Archer's going to get to the hill first here. Nice position for the 9. Smooth sailing by Johnny Archer.
Absolutely. Scorpion on top of the sand dune. Hunt the Lombardo at 6.
This is a race to 9, so Johnny Archer will be, this will be his last break for this match. Nine ball does count in any pocket. Looks like Johnny might be taking a timeout here. We got a player timeout.
Johnny Archer back in the box here, set to break off. He leads 8-6. It's a race to 9, so Johnny Archer's on the hill. Getting ready to break him off here and rack number 15. Little inspection of the pack. That's usually the protocol. And we're back. Johnny Archer creeping up the hill. Can he get out here and defeat Hunter Lombardo, or will we have a hill match?
Oh, 6-ball got kicked out. He maybe. Oh, he got a nice little friendly bump
Well,
for
I don't
the
know about
1-3.
friendly. This is not a shot you want to shoot, right?
No,
but
I don't.
But he
I
made a
think
ball.
I'd rather be at the table than letting your opponent have a strike at putting you in a safe spot.
Right. This is a tough safe, too, by the way.
Yeah, you got a small window to get to that side rail, and it's a thin hit. And you're pushing it towards the pocket. Yeah, not many things going right here. How about this?
Go ahead, Tom. Talk to me.
You can shoot the right side of the 8, go to the rail, and spin and kick it, or you can push.
I like to push better.
You
Just
like to
bump the 5-ball off the rail a little bit.
Or make trouble somewhere. Tie up the 4-6.
Johnny's going for a safety.
Thin
He's,
cut. You might
he's coming behind it. I don't know how he's going to get a slow roll on it. Would reverse to slow it down.
I think he may have left it out there.
Well, when Johnny waved his hand, he might have got fortunate. I'm not sure. And if he did get fortunate, I think he was playing behind the 7. And if he did, then he's waving his hand to say to pass the word along to Hunter that he got a little roll.
I don't think too much speed on this one. This is a nice little, kind of a delicate shot. Yeah, there you go. Maybe got a little too deep into the 1-ball. Left it out there a little bit. What do you think, Johnny? Johnny goes for the bank here, being on the hill, or does he play safe or awfully close?
You know, the bank is on, but look where the cue ball is. He can't do too much with the rock.
Yeah,
He might slow bank this.
Yeah, I mean, the bank cross corner avails the cue ball to come right in line for the 2.
Dennis Hatch wants to see the crowd. Okay, Dennis, I'll give you a shot. Justin Muller's sitting in the bleachers also.
Yeah, he's up there. I've seen him stroll in before. Got a lot of people in the crowd, still from the New York, Connecticut area. See a lot of snooker players up there, right? From the snookers pool room.
All right, Dennis, you ready for this shot? Let me try to get this on preview. Try to do this by hand. Look, Dennis, got plenty of people sitting in the crowds on both sides. The bleacher side and in the aisle. I'll give you a shot of that when I get a chance.
It looks like they still got 4 players left in the second chance. The second chance is a race to 4 times 2.
Right.
And if they're tied up, they go to a sudden death game. Pretty nice little format. Nice and quick.
Dennis, here's the crowd sitting in the middle there, but I can't catch the rest of them underneath the table, as you know, underneath my camera angle. But that's the other side of the room. You know, in the aisle.
Nice venue here. You really do have access to all the tables
Well,
that are.
Dennis loves coming here. I mean, he's a local favorite.
Yeah.
Just has other things on his plate right now, which require more attention, without a doubt. That was pretty nice to hold the cue ball like that, to stay underneath it. Or was he trying to get on top to play the 4-6 combo? Yet to be told.
Does he play this in the side and draw it back? This playing this ball in the side with draw can easily spit this ball out.
Right.
The side pocket will easily spit it out. For some, you're putting that draw on it, and the ball you're shooting has a
Right.
different spin to it, and it easily
Just to answer Pancake's question
Nice
in the
shot.
chat room, it's a single race to 13.
Oh, that's Pancake there.
Yeah, that's
right.
his Mosconi Cup picture. He's beautiful.
Oh, he got on a team too.
Yeah, well, Cleary's on it too. Hey, Jess, you made it home?
Ah, Hunter's looking good here. Still in the game. Oh, don't hit that. You don't want to hit that. He's still okay.
Yeah, not all that bad.
No.
You can drag this around the 8 if he wants, or kill it.
Well, he's going to be doing a lot with it. Is what he's going to be doing. It's coming out a little.
What do you mean by a lot?
Well, it's going to come out. It's got to come out a little hot.
Does he spin around the 8, or does he use reverse and just try to stay to the left side of the 8
You
ball?
got to watch the side pocket.
He's spinning. A lot of 9-ball players like to spin around the 8. And that's what he's doing.
Put some spinach on it.
Oh, you overcut it. Johnny Archer with an opportunity to actually defeat Hunter Lombardo with that miss by Hunter there.
Yeah, I think he's going to put him away here.
Let me tell you, Hunter Lombardo just walked away from the table with his head down because he's disgusted on that shot by bumping that 9-ball. But he's got nothing to put his head down about. Tough field here at the Turning Stone should Johnny Archer knock Hunter Lombardo out. Nothing to be ashamed of.
No,
Third
not-
place? Are you kidding?
Yeah, not at all.
I know he wants first so bad, but
Or at least
Nothing
to
to be
be in the
ashamed
final, to have a shot at it.
nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
He would
Johnny,
have liked to swing back at that 7-ball and maybe let it rip a little bit. Let the cue ball go.
this is a hard shot. I mean, it's not like
Oh, this shot, yeah, absolutely.
not like it's over.
There's a little bit of humidity in the air today, up here in upstate New York, Verona, and I noticed that if you hit the rail with the ball going into the pocket, it may not go in because it's a little bit more humid and it's not sliding as much today as it was in the past days.
I don't think Johnny's cutting this ball. Is he? He is cutting it. See? It wasn't over. That was a hard shot. Hunter's still got life. And he's back at the table before the cue ball stops. You think he's pumped up, folks? He's on fire right now. He's like, I can't believe it.
He got a second life there. That was a big chance.
You know, all you could do is sit in your chair and just
Yeah.
hope you get back to the table. That's all. And that was the only way he could get back was
Yeah.
with that 7-ball.
Yeah, that was.
So this continues to grow, and so does the crowd. There's more people coming in the door. They're getting ready to set up for the finals, and now they're catching the semifinals. Wow.
Yeah, Hunter needs to clear these 2 balls and get to the break, and
I told you we might see Hill here.
he really needs to make a ball on a break.
He needs to make this 9-ball right now.
No, this is.
That's what he needs to make.
Bet the farm on this shot.
And the tractor.
The dog.
8-7 Hunter Lombardo will be breaking. You guys probably can't hear the crowds like we can. We can't open up the mic like we used to, Dennis. You know, we used to have that mic out there. Because now that we're on Facebook, you know, and there's music playing in the background, they could shut your live feed down because of copyright infringements. So that's the reason we don't have those outside mics on.
I could tell you
know,
what.
we don't know any.
I could tell you one thing. If Dennis Hatch was here in this finals too, he brings a crowd, and
Well, he's a
a
local
local favorite.
I see
for
a lot
sure.
of I see a lot of faces here that follow Dennis.
Yeah,
And they probably wonder why Dennis wasn't here. Yeah.
yeah, but we definitely missed your appearance here.
Good Frank.
this
Frank
year.
says, open up the mic. I'm not opening the mic. Look at Dawn Fox. Got her pom-poms on right now. 1 ball at a time. You got that right, Johnny?
Yeah, you want us to open the mic up, you might as well just shut the stream down.
Talking about 1 ball at a time. Hunter needs to make a ball here. Watch the 6 ball. He might have read the rack.
He moved
here.
it over a little bit.
Yeah, he might have read the rack. Negative.
he-
Came up short.
But he smashed him this time. He at least gave him a good oomph. He can't.
Gave him oomph. Oompa.
little oompa.
Oompa. Oompa the day. Gave him an oomph.
Johnny's got a nice safe here.
You don't like my eating sounds on the mic? Take a walk, Carl. What do you say, Carl? I don't like yours either. In fact, I'm going to have another apple. I like excitement. It's like watching a movie and eating a whole thing of popcorn.
Oh, no.
How do you like it? Just because of that.
You ain't encouraging.
We'll send you a refund, Carl.
Johnny
I
Archer.
apologize for eating, guys, but I'm eating apple slices. I haven't eaten all day. So I'm sorry about that. I forgot to mute my mic.
That's what I was saying before. Remember the squirrels? I was like, what's that noise? Johnny Archer don't like this. Apparently he's not very comfortable in, like, what do you do here type of thing. So he'll sit there. This is where he kind of makes his decision until he's comfortable. It's just a smart idea. If you don't know what you're doing and you get down and shoot, most likely it's not going to turn out well. He's got the discipline and experience to know. Let me settle in. Let me figure out what I'm going to do and then execute it.
Everybody give Carl a hug.
I don't know what I see here, honestly. I think,
To be honest, I don't think he
kind of
has
like
the shot.
that. Bank the one to the over by the 3 and maybe get a little collision working there. Not hard, and a little bit of high outside, and try and pin him up behind the 5. Something like that. He got too much of it. He got way. Yep, that didn't work out. He wasn't comfortable. And look, he's showing a little bit of frustration there by his gesture, bringing his cue up, looking like he wants to make some firewood out of it.
And the excitement builds even further as Hunter Lombardo approaches the table here. Getting back on the 2s might be a little bit of issue. Maybe he can get between come back where the 4 is, and then go back across the table towards the 3 ball. I don't think he can go forward here. Well, you might be able to go forward and play the 3 inside rails and get back on the deuce.
You definitely can go inside, but it's I don't recommend it, especially at
So do you think
8-7.
he's just going to go back and forth?
Yeah, he's probably gonna play a safe route here. Just kind of make sure he swings past that 5 and clears the side. It's because it's very touchy.
He did go back and forth.
He caught the 5. He didn't want to catch the 5. He needed a little more outside on that. But
Now
you
there's
know
more
what?
work.
You know what? At 8-7, and given the opportunity, you're like, I can't take a chance of going into the side or missing this.
Yeah. You don't want to finesse the cue ball and miss the shot.
Yeah, or
Right.
scratching aside. If you're
Right.
scratching aside, it would have just been
It's lights out.
gin.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
So at least now he has a opportunity at the 2. I don't know if he can get it down the rail and without scratching.
This is really a tough angle to come with, too, because you got the 4 ball right there. I mean, even if you draw above the 4, right, you wind up bad on the 5 because you got to straighten out the cue ball to get
Listen,
on the 3.
he's got
Then
this.
it's actually, what do we do here?
The rest of this rack doesn't matter. He's got this 2 here and that big old side pocket that's staring him right in the face as he's shooting his 2 ball. That's all you see right now. Is just if he caught, is he cutting it inside? He's back cutting it. No, he's not. Okay.
No, he's not. See, the 4 ball came into effect.
That's a good shot.
So now you got this shot.
Yeah, he needs to get in a little bit of line here with this 4 ball.
The only thing good about this shot is you don't have to do much. Let the
Right.
cue ball drift. Just that 5 ball is going to grow. So you want to make sure you get that 4 ball over. And Hunter knows
Yeah, just
he's got to get over there.
know what I see here on the diamond tables that will cause everybody to undercut this because you get like kind of like a little scared, let's say,
Right.
and you undercut it.
Why is that blinking so much? Are you shaking anything over there? Eddie Cohen did it a bunch of times. Are you connected with that wire? That might pull. Look where that wire is put. Get close though. Don't touch anything. If everything got knocked out. It's in that extent. It's in that cord. That box, the 6 way with the cameras. What do you think? Just make this ball?
No, more than just make it. Yeah, just make it. But he has to hit this hard enough or soft enough to get. He needs to get back to the other side of the table. He doesn't need to be on the same side of the table, shooting down at this.
Oh, look at this tricky shot. Watch the rock.
That was not bad.
Got close.
It was an alternative.
It would have been bad if that dropped.
I don't know if I fully agree on.
Look, you know your potential. You know what your percentages are.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. It gives you an opportunity to get back.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was a smart safe.
I think it was a good shot. I mean, why take the risk of losing the match for a 3 ball? When you might have the opportunity to get back and play a little safe like that. I think it was a good idea.
I think I'm kind of uber aggressive, so I think I would.
Uber?
Yeah.
Did you say uber aggressive?
Uber aggressive.
Isn't that a taxi or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
That was a smart shot,
Yeah, I have to agree.
and
Yes.
I've never been accused of doing it too many times, so yeah, I would say it's a good shot.
See what Johnny Archer does here on this shot. This is a crucial shot. You definitely don't want Hunter getting to the hill with you. Johnny sending a cue ball backup table. Wow, how do you figure that out? What is he, a rocket scientist too? Nice shot, John.
No, good speed on the cue ball. Look where that cue ball went.
Nice shot.
Is he going to try and get tricky here, or is he going to play the 6?
I think he better be careful, whatever he does. How about banking the 3 ball back where the cue ball is?
What?
At nice pace. Bank the 3 ball where the cue ball is.
He is frozen on the rail, by the way.
Yeah, so you're going to
Okay.
run into the 6, right? And worst can happen is you make the 6.
He's like not 8.5 feet away from the ball and
That
frozen.
don't matter. He can shoot this shot from taking the cue ball and putting it on the trophy table behind it.
Dude,
It don't matter. He's a young man. He's got great eyesight.
yeah, then he should have fired that 3 in then.
He'll figure it out. He knows he's going to run into the 6 ball and possibly drop it if he goes that way. See it? But playing the billiard
how about
into it.
this? You play like a combination, like you're shooting a 3 over there,
Yeah.
and you play the cue ball into the 7, the face of the 7.
Slow rolling it?
Yeah, and the 7 will push the cue ball towards the 8.
Wow. You got me baffled right now. Here goes the shot.
Here's the 6 ball. He's playing a 6 ball.
Think so?
I think so. Maybe not.
Oh, I think Hunter wanted to get the cue ball behind the 6 there. But like you said, that shot was so long.
He
Eyeballing it from that direction was tough.
he maybe outsafed
real
himself. Oh, Johnny's going to jack up and spin this back, and that might be that. It's like a Massey. No, he's just going to go into a ball. He's going to smash into these a little bit. Nice shot. This could be it there, folks. Score of 8-7. Johnny Archer on the hill here at the Turning Stone Classic, number 30. Johnny Archer's been in this position numerous times. I count on him to close the door at this point.
Just for the record, we're recording an hour and 45 minutes.
There we go. For the record. The only thing Johnny's thinking about now is that's getting a nice little angle on that 6, not to introduce the 9 when he gets to the 7. You know, trip yourself up this late in the game. Kind of a, you know, should have thought it or looked at that a little better. He's kind of straight on this. He might just kind of like pull it back an inch or two. All right, come all the way back. Very good. Use a little spin, hold the cue ball up, get to the rail. It'll slow it down a little more.
I want to say hi to Ricky Bryant. Great referee there in the comments. Hey, Max Eberly. The champ is out there. The champ is here, Max Eberly.
I agree, Max. Go down shooting, buddy. I'm going down in
All
flames.
right, it looks like it's going to be Johnny Archer, and I wouldn't blame Hunter Lombardo if he just got up and shook his hand, but Hunter says,
There you go.
Oh, there he got him. He got him right there. Way to go. What a match.
Great match.
What a match. Hunter Lombardo.
Yeah, congratulations to Hunter, our friend.
What a match.
He did well. He's got to hang his head up high for a great finish. He came out third.
Absolutely.
He played excellent.
What a match. Great match.
All right, we're going to take a break here soon.
Actually, I'm going to refresh right now.
And before you refresh, I just want to thank you.
Thank you.
The whole team, Mike Zuglin, Turning Stone Casino, and all the chatters and my friends out there. Till the next time, my friends.
You're rolling? You're staying, right?
We'll see you on a lake, the stream, or in the ocean. Peace out.
Troy, NJ Pool Player, thanks again. We'll be back, folks.